the PlayStation 5 is coming out very, very soon, and this would be a massive upgrade from the PS4 Pro and even the Xbox One X. So this would be Sony's true 4K 60 console and also the world's most powerful console. And here's all the latest leaks and rumors, everything we know at the moment in terms of the PlayStation 5. Lots of details that I want to cover in this video, so grab some snacks, some drinks, sit back, relax, and let's have a look. Okay, so here's the thing, unlike laptops or, smartphones, tablets, or pretty much anything in the tech industry, consoles do not get a yearly update. In fact, consoles get updated every 5 to 6 years or so. For example, the original PlayStation 1 came out in 1994, the PS2 came out in 2000, so 6 years later, then the PS3 came out in 2006, so again 6 years later, and then the PS4 came out in 2013, so 7 years later. So yeah, the PS5 should come out in 2019 or 2020. However, the console cycle release got disrupted by the release of the PS4 Pro in September 2016, which was a much more powerful version of the PS4, but still not powerful enough for it to be the next generation console. Now, the PS4 Pro can indeed play 4K games, but only very few of them are actually true 4K. So, for example, Last of Us Remastered is indeed true 4K 60, so that's impressive. Wipeout Remastered is also true 4K 60, and they look stunning, but these games were actually PS3 games in the first place. They were never even designed for the original PS4. And all the modern games that do render in 4K, they're actually either Quad HD 30 or checkerboarded 4K, upscaled, and still 30 frames per second. But what Sony aims to do with the PS5 is actually true native 4K at 60 frames per second, something that not even the Xbox One X can do at the moment. And I'll talk about the specs in a second, but first, when is the PS5 actually coming out? Well, like I said, 2019 or 2020. But then something very interesting actually happened about 3 weeks ago. So Sony has announced that it would not be attending E3 2019, which is very unexpected and also quite shocking because Sony has been attending E3 for literally the past 24 years. 24 years, and they haven't skipped a single year in 24 years, and they just randomly decided to do so in 2019. Now, this can mean two things. So one, either Sony has literally nothing to talk about and they're skipping E3 entirely because of that, or two, they have a lot to talk about, including the PS5, and they'll actually be doing a separate dedicated big PlayStation event just for that outside of E3. And here's the actual press statement that Sony has released in terms of this. As the industry evolves, Sony Interactive Entertainment continues to look for inventive opportunities to engage with the community. PlayStation fans mean the world to us, and we always want to innovate, think differently, and experiment with new ways to delight gamers. As a result, we have decided not to participate in E3 2019. We are exploring new and familiar ways to engage with our community in 2019, and we cannot wait to share our plans with you. So, Sony's definitely not canceling their community interaction in 2019 based on that statement. Reason why I would actually put my money on option number 2. Sony having a dedicated big event just to announce the PlayStation 5. Now, I don't really see this event happening anytime before September or Q4 2019, to be honest. So based on this, my prediction is either a late 2019 event with a PS5 announcement as well as the release ahead of the holiday season of 2019, or just a PS5 announcement and then possibly even a late 2020 release. Now, if this console would be, 4K 60, like a true 4K 60 console, which at